Hi, this is Karen Palizak from Quiet Mountain Wellness, and this video is for weary leaders. And before you click off thinking you might not be a leader, I would offer this. You're a leader if you're trying to choose better than your ancestry. You are a leader if you are modeling things to people in your family, to your children, if you are looking to conquer those quiet mountains within, knowing that the journey is not simple, but yet still going forward. You are the ones that are driving the momentum of the world, and it is exhausting. It's a lot to carry. It's a Herculean effort. But this video is for those of you who are in these situations, who are wanting more meaning and satisfaction and a greater level of wholeness in your life and going after it. This video has two parts to it. The first part after this introduction will really be more about just giving you support, encouragement, inspiration, trying to give you some upliftment in terms of acknowledging what you're going through on your journey. And that's about the first 4 minutes. And then after that is the prayer that I've curated for you, the prayer for leaders, fatigue. I really hope that this prayer will be well received by you and will kind of hit those marks for you, because as a leader, you really don't have probably a lot of support. Leaders have to do things on their own. They have to figure it out. They have to strategize. They have to make their own way. So I hope that you enjoy both parts of this video. They come from my heart to yours. All the best and enjoy. This video is for leaders, for those who are working to go beyond destructive family habits, routines, and beliefs. For those who are the crab that's climbing out of the familiar bucket and overcoming subconscious negative habits of action and speech. It's for the ones that are studying and meditating, praying, convening with the divine to move beyond all things that have kept you and your family line in bondage in one way or another. If this sounds like you, then it is for you. And I honor with great sincerity your feeling of duty and responsibility to your sacred growth path, for hearing the call within, for listening to it. Thank you for giving it credence. And with reverence, saying yes to it. Saying yes to being different, to going higher. Thank you to living beyond selfish wants, needs, or desires. This is a high calling, and for any of you who are attempting to overcome the momentum of the world, to break through the hold the world has on you because it no longer feels right, I commend you. I commend your obedience to the noble message, urging you, nudging you, asking you to hear and follow the echo of something deeper, higher, and more fulfilling. If this is you, you are a leader, and it is your time. I have such great respect and appreciation for how difficult it is to go against the current of the world, to go against the current of your family's culture, and as well for those who have known you for years and years. Because in doing so, you are tapping into great amounts of life energy, the energy needed to fuel your sacred breakthrough. It may bring upon you a deep sense of fatigue that you may feel in your spirit, mind, body, and even in your bones. For those of you who are experiencing this is leaders' fatigue. It is a state that few will truly experience or understand. Facing your inner demons, releasing decades of pain and trauma, and creating a rock-solid sense of what is right and true for you now. It takes tremendous love and grit not to betray or abandon yourself, to quit from exhaustion, the effort that never seems to end. This message is for the ones that are modeling the higher paradigm of behavior, even though no one is watching, holding their own line with integrity, saying no thanks in the moments where everyone else is saying yes. This is for the ones cultivating the discipline and vitality it takes to break through into the promise of a life of greater meaning, better, steadier, and with a deeper appreciation for the value of truth, peace, forgiveness, and life itself. This is for the ones who are helping themselves as well as finding ways to model what has power to their own family, employees, students, friends, or coworkers, and doing it with the knowledge that they can't make someone see, believe, or do things they don't understand or want to do. These quiet leaders understand the only true power is to hold the line themselves, to hold the high calibration and depend on the reflection of their work to be the light that catches the eye of those not yet walking out of the coma that the world put upon them. Today, I have a heartfelt prayer for all our precious leaders. This is a prayer for leaders' fatigue, for the light bringers and the truth tellers, weary though they may be. God, today I pray that you will bless those who are experiencing leaders' fatigue, the ones who get up day after day in trust of their efforts and of you, and do it over and over again without seeing any progress. The ones who are facing their days knowing they are doing what is right and still having to feel the burdens of doing it alone with you. Give them support and encouragement while they get their footing, and support and model their noble choices and behaviors that can awaken others. God, I ask that you bless and give strength to those who are experiencing leaders' fatigue, because we need our leaders. We need those who are standing for peace and unity, for those who are choosing to forgive, those who understand that holding grudges and resentments curse them just as does the use of profanity and hurtful actions that never help. When our leaders' strength wavers, and in moments when they fall and they fall back, let them remember your promise that calls them to get up again. Increase their sense that they are being called to something different and higher, and remind them their actions and good efforts matter, that they matter right now, even though they may not be able to see it, and that it is all working for good, and for the good of those who know them and spend time with them. Impress upon them, God, the feeling that they matter. Remind them that the journey is divine and their walk toward you is prophetic. God, I ask that you bless those with leaders' fatigue with encouragement and support. Send to them people who see what they are doing and are drawn to this elevated work that they're choosing to do. Give all leaders rest, solace, nourishment, and love for the journey ahead. With your blessing, help them grow into the leaders that you want and need them to be, especially if they are the anointed ones in their own families, meant to create a fresh path out of ancestral ignorance, poor health, bad decisions, lack of discernment for the gift of life and what really makes for a life well lived. Today, I ask, bless the quiet ones who work in silence that we'd never expect to be leaders, as much as the ones we depend on to be them. God, I ask that you help strengthen all leaders to go beyond unforgiveness and give your perspective in order that they may grow beyond their mistakes instead of using them in their weakest moments to doubt themselves. Help each one to use all errors as the fuel to continue the sacred growth path of leadership, with the ability to look at their lives and see the lessons that are there for them, and not focus on what's wrong or what hurts. Help our leaders to keep a growth mindset of focus on why such things have come into their lives now, and to look at them from the highest perspective they can reach. Give our leaders the wisdom to put to use that very perspective and carefully explore and gain new insights from all lessons in order that they might continue to energize their clarity, maturity, and discernment. And finally, God, help all leaders to see and understand that leaders' fatigue will be mitigated when the leadership path is approached as a spiral, moving forward with momentum, then resting in reflection, renewal, and readjustment to prepare to work and move up again and again. Help all leaders to embrace this spiral, your divine pattern of progress in life and leadership. As leaders, may we all follow your plan for our lives. And without doing anything other than that, recognize we will leave a legacy of your presence in all our moments, large and small. God, bless and help all leaders to bring a sense of reverent responsibility and humility around this legacy everywhere they are and everywhere they go. Bless all leaders now in the world and in the secret place with you who are quietly feeling leaders' fatigue. Give them rest, renewal, and restoration, so in the new day, they too can be new, fresh, well, and ready to do your will another day.